Hi, this is BHOROWITZ, and this is my first video that I'm doing today, so hopefully this is not too awful. But the topic I want to talk to you about today is Social Security. It's an area that I really like to talk about. Why? Because almost everybody at some point in their lifetime is going to have to decide when to take benefits. Whether you're rich, poor, single, married, divorced, or widowed, you're going to have to decide when to take benefits. Now, when the system was first created in 1935 by our President FDR, you had to be 65 years old to collect benefits. And if you can imagine, most people actually didn't live that long. 61 was the average life expectancy. So most people worked their entire life and really didn't get any benefits out of it. Or if they paid into the Social Security system, they paid in and didn't receive anything back in return. Nowadays, it's a lot different with people living into their 80s and 90s. Now, the Social Security Administration says that the benefits are supposed to be actuarially equivalent whether you take benefits early or late. What does that mean? If you can see the chart here over my shoulder, if you take benefits as early as 62, you will get a lower amount, but you obviously get them for a longer period of time. And if you wait till age 70, you get a higher amount for a shorter period of time. If you were to live to your, quote, normal life expectancy, they say that you were supposed to get, on average, the same amount of benefits whether you start collecting early or late. Now, that doesn't mean that all the benefits are the same and that you can take them no matter when and come out roughly the same. And the reason is because your benefit, especially if you were a higher earning spouse, could have a very big impact on what your other spouse receives. So what we like to say is that you should not be looking to maximize your own benefit, your cumulative benefit, but looking to maximize the family benefit. And I'll get into that a little bit later on in another presentation, but I really want you to focus on maximizing the family benefits and not thinking just about yourself, but about others. It's also important to note that once you start collecting benefits, you do have 12 months to reverse your decision if you've made a mistake. But once 12 months is over, the decision becomes irreversible. So at that point, you really want to make sure that you've done the right thing, because after 12 months, that's what you're collecting for the rest of your life. Now, a lot of clients have said, well, I'm not sure if I want to wait past 62 because I'm not sure the system will be around in a few years. I'm not sure if I'll actually get the benefits that I was promised. What I can say about that is that I think that Social Security is on much firmer ground than Medicare, and with a few small tweaks, Social Security should have enough to pay out everybody. So where do things stand today? As of now, in about 20 years or so, they expect that Social Security benefits without any changes would pay out about 75% of what you would expect to receive. Now, I think a few small changes can make that all the way up to 100%, which would be either changing the age of retirement, right now with 66 and 67 for some folks, maybe increasing that to 68 and 69, or changing the Social Security wage base. Right now, up to about $132,000, you get taxed for Social Security. If you earn more than that, any dollars over that do not get taxed. So I think one of the options they have is to increase that wage base so that you get taxed on a higher amount. Obviously, that would not impact lower earning people or middle class, but it would impact someone who was making more than $132,000. Now, at the end of the day, with our clients tending to live into their 80s, even into their 90s, it's very important that you get this decision correct, because how you make this decision and how you get your benefits could have a big impact on you and your retirement. And that's a fact, Jack.